I know a lot of teachers have made their salary and more than their salary on Teachers Pay Teachers. There are millionaires who have created resources on this website. So there's definitely potential. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nikki Lubing, and if you're new here, I help online teachers increase their income by establishing multiple streams of revenue. Last week, I talked to you all about creating resources and selling them on Teachers Pay Teachers. Now, I want to share with you how you can make your first $100 in a month on Teachers Pay Teachers. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about is mindset. If you're thinking $100, why should I even waste my time putting a bunch of resources out there that are going to take me hours to make, and I'm just going to make $100 or even less? Maybe I'll just be making $5 my first month. It's actually true. You won't be making a lot of money in the beginning. Ooh, ouch, that hurt. But I really want you to shift your mindset and really think about how these resources, once you build them up, it compounds over time. And if you think about, okay, what do my bills look like? If I have, let's say, a Netflix, your Netflix bill, maybe it's like $14 a month. Could your resources pay for that Netflix bill? Then grow it even more. Could your resources pay for a utility? Okay, build it again, keep growing, keep adding resources. Could your resources or your TpT store help you pay your mortgage? So that's what I want you to have the mindset of, that it's going to compound over time, chip away at your resources, and you will see the results. Now that we've had a mindset shift discussion, let's talk about what you can do next. So number 2 is creating a niche for your TpT store. Are you creating resources for everyone? If you are, then you're actually creating for no one, because somebody who comes to your store and they're a 4th grade teacher that really needs help with math lessons, they're going to come to your store and say, okay, I see something for kindergarten, I see something for middle school. What are they creating for? Who are they helping? Because I don't see anything for me. So you get what I'm saying? The niche group, your niche audience that comes to you, it's going to be like a magnet when you create for a niche audience. So that's what I want you to focus on. One group of people. And it could be a little broader than just one grade. You could do K-2, or you could do 3rd to 5th. You could do middle school, and you could do high school. So choose one age range and then focus in on a subject. Now, if you go to my store, you're going to see that it says language arts, social studies, ESL, and Spanish. But primarily over time, I've really focused on ESL and Spanish resources. So the reason that I had language arts and social studies on there is because I was a middle school ESL teacher. And for the most part, I taught social studies and language arts with my ESL students. So I had a lot of ideas in the beginning, and I really did struggle to create that niche and narrow my focus just to ESL and Spanish, which actually complement each other really well, because a lot of the ESL students that I helped were Spanish speaking. So that's why those two can really complement each other. And I focus in on like the bilingual community as my niche. And I have resources for those who are like just beginner speakers. And then I have some high school, middle school Spanish resources as well. And I've seen that those resources, once I really started narrowing my focus, that's how I started making $100 a month consistently. In the beginning, when I had social studies materials, I wasn't inspired enough to create those materials over and over again. Whereas with the Spanish materials, I was like pumping them out. I was creating them like left and right. So that will also help you once you figure out what your niche is. It can be trial and error in the beginning. So if you're like, I don't know what to do, don't let that stop you. It's better to get one resource out there than nothing at all. So if you're kind of stuck like, oh, what should my niche be? Just put a product out there. It will come to you over time as you start creating and creating. So my first few products were more social studies related. I would say maybe like 5 to 10 products that I created were social studies. And then once I realized I wasn't doing that consistently, that's when I shifted over to focusing on ESL and Spanish. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is really what I'm passionate about, which makes sense because my major was Spanish. I've always taught ESL or Spanish. So it's like, hello, why was I trying to start with social studies? I don't know what I was thinking. But we all have our moments where we're trying to figure things out. Let's recap. Have that mindset that slow and steady wins the race. Number 2, choose a niche. And then number 3 is don't give up, persevere, and keep posting that content, keep posting your resources, even if it takes you 1 month to create one resource. Do not give up. I have very slowly and steadily put my resources out there, and I am not expecting to get rich from Teachers Pay Teachers. However, I know you can get rich from Teachers Pay Teachers if that's where you choose to put all of your energy and time and commit to it. I know a lot of teachers have made their salary and more than their salary on Teachers Pay Teachers. There are millionaires who have created resources on this website. So there's definitely potential to make a lot of money on there. And that's another reason to motivate you and inspire you to create resources. And what's great is that you're serving an audience while you're making money and creating freedom and flexibility for yourself. I hope that really helps you guys create your first resource. So you learned how I made my first $100. It was really getting that focus and posting consistently, even if it was a long time in between my posts. Maybe I shouldn't say consistently, but just persevering, not giving up on posting, even if it's been a long time since you posted a product or published a product. I'm used to saying posting, like posting on social media, but it's better to say since you published a product. So I hope that helps you guys and inspires you to get started or maybe revive your store. So that is the end of today's video. Make sure you leave a comment what resonated with you the most and tell me what product. Let's do some accountability. What product are you going to create next? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video as well. That really helps me out as a small YouTuber, and I will see you next week, you guys. Take care. I wanted to give you a heads up that I now have a Teacher Toolbox membership, which is just $9.99 a month, and I know some teachers are kind of stressing out over tech, how to deal with technology and teach online, or do something like create a Teachers Pay Teachers store. So if that is what's holding you back, you do want to check out the Teacher Toolbox membership. Again, it's just $9.99 a month. So it's a great opportunity to see the tutorials that I'm going to put in there. Right now, I'm uploading this video in June, and the June membership has a tutorial on Google Slides. So it's a great way to learn and advance as an online teacher or as a teacher, entrepreneur, whatever it may be that your goal is. The Teacher Toolbox membership has a monthly calendar download, the tech tutorials. I also do tutorials on social media and things like that. I take recommendations. So if you have a suggestion for the membership tutorial and you're in the membership, I will definitely take those suggestions too. You can check out the membership at the at kajabi.nikkilubing.com/online-teacher-hub. I'll just put the link in the description since it's kind of long. But go and check it out if tech is something holding you back, because you'll be getting a tech tutorial each month and some other goodies, some other digital downloads as well. It's really hands off and you can cancel it at any time. So that's all I want to say, just to give you that heads up.